So let's talk FAST. FAST is
Okay.
the Frontier AI for Science, Security, and Technology Initiative. I understand that the intent is to operate as a research and infrastructure development initiative with the goal of developing and deploying high-value AI systems for science. I want to know what are we talking about here? Tell me more.
Ah, well, FAST is going to do amazing things. It's a large scale, whole of Department of Energy effort to push AI for science to the frontiers of scale. What are the biggest, most transformational things we can do for science, for energy, for national security? And we're going to push those efforts in four major lanes. The first is in data. We're going to take advantage of the Department of Energy's largest physical science data repository on the planet. We're talking potentially exabytes of data. And for those who are not familiar with exabytes, let's just say thousands of trillions of pieces of information that we can use. Once we've got our data house in order, we're continuing to build out the computing capability of the Department of Energy. So right now we have the largest computing capability in the government and some of the largest computers on the planet. And we're going to build those out for pushing frontier AI models. So that's data and compute. The next one is the models themselves. We're going to train large discipline specific foundation models in science disciplines across the spectrum. So for climate and environmental efforts, for national security efforts, for medicine and biology, for chemical discovery, you name it. We're imagining something like a dozen very large leadership class models to transform the way science is done. And with that core, the data, the compute, and the models, we are then going to turn to critical applications across all of those discipline areas that I talked about and really offer transformations. So in the material discovery space, we'll use those foundation models to build out a new particular molecule for, say, energy storage materials or radiation resistant materials that you can use in fusion reactors. There will just be hundreds to thousands of applications that we can use the dozen foundation models for. So that's the central pillars of the FAST program: the data, the compute, the models, and the applications. And it brings together all of the equities that only the Department of Energy, as you know well, can do for the nation. If we were reinventing the department, we would call the Department of Energy the Department of Science. And and as such, we have the largest workforce of scientific folks in the Western world, second only across the globe to the Chinese Academy of Sciences. And we are going to turn that workforce to bear on all the problems of national interest.